Alrighty, it looks like everything is working. Audio check. Yeah, it's working. So welcome, one and all. Greetings, Sophants and Sapiens. I am the Lowlife Cat, also known as the Sarcasm Detector on YouTube. And as you can see, I am a cat, a VTuber, and a variety streamer. And in today's stream, maybe you can tell from the title, we are going to be playing some settlement survival. I don't know if we're going to be playing this particular map. It has some issues. We might be starting off fresh, and I'll explain that in a bit. But first, for those of you who are new to the stream, I like to do chill and calm content. For the most part, there may be mayhem and shenanigans going on the screen, but I'll be my laid-back self as usual. Although I don't think there's going to be much mayhem involved in this particular game, so it's pretty chill. So basically, that's pretty much it. I don't like to spend too much time to start talking. So we're going to dive in. So let's actually take a little bit of a tour of this particular town. We'll unpause it, that's fine. So the center... That was certainly awkward. All right, just gonna get stuff booted back up here on the main PC, and I guess we will not be showing you around that particular town. We'll just jump into the new town. Let's get all the things started here so we can do that. As usual, yeah, I get a PC crash per stream. And sometimes, if you're lucky, we might get more than one. But that's why I have a 2-stream system. At least, you know, the stream PC just keeps going. I got the music on it for you guys too. So we're listening to Sphinx Music, a friend of mine from the Galaxy Alliance and the Star Trek Online community of streamers. Let's get the monitors up and running again. The game is booting up. So we're gonna make a map. Make big. We're gonna make it better, and we're gonna be running a mod on it as well to help us. So let us go back into the in-game view. since this is back up and running. We're going to go in here and we're going to be using the big data change mod, which just changes everything and makes everything so much better. One of the things that it did. Hey, Chick Drummer, how you doing? What's this game about? Have you ever played Banished? All right, Meow Fields. Let me load that. We're going to be building a town from scratch. This is going to be a modded place. Weirdly balanced. It's still kind of an early access game. It's still being like updated and stuff, so the balance is not quite right. So we're using a mod that will hopefully correct that. So here we are. I've already picked the initial campsite location, and this is a huge mod, by the way. The huge map. The mod has increased the size of the actual map land available, so it's it'll take me a few minutes literally to show you the whole map, so I won't do that. But we have our initial marketplace and storage yard and a builder's shed. We have some seeds around us and some fertility. This is a small plains area. We're going to be building all the housing in this area. Over here, we have a river with a little fishing bonus. So I think we're going to have some fishing here. And down here. And possibly up here. Oh, thank you for the resub, Chick Drummer. You have not played Banished before. It is the original town builder, the very first one of this particular style of game, and it was done by one person. It was very, very deep. There are supply chains that you have to build up, and just explaining the supply chains probably will take me about half an hour. So since we're doing a town from scratch, I will explain everything as I am placing it down. But yeah, we have a limited resource, which is our population, and that is time gated extremely, and we have to take care of it. There are a lot of needs, and there are multiple ways to fulfill those needs with multiple tiers in that. The base game the issue I have with the base game vanilla is the amount of like raw tier 1 material required to make a small amount of tier 2 material. But then to make tier 3 material, you need a significant amount of tier 2 image, and you just can never quite fulfill. You can never fulfill that tier 2 enough, you know. The balance is just that weirdly skewed. This mod has that says it has a 3 times production increase built into it, so I'm hoping that will fix some of the issues in that. It is very deep and complex, and there are tech trees, which we're gonna take a look at that initially in a second here. We're just taking an initial look at the area. So we have mostly flat ground here around where the market is, and that's where we can build our housing. We're gonna save our housing and housing support buildings for inside that particular circle, and everything else is going to be built outside of that. So I think our initial industrial area is going to be here, and we're going to be using, I believe, this area for our initial food. We don't have a lot of people to start off with. We have to grow them. This is a very mountainous region, so I'm thinking this can be used for mines. We can have a whole bunch of mines here in the future when we get into the industry, or the initial support of the industry. So first things first, we're gonna have to see what kind of stuff we have in our nut collection. We have potato, cabbage, cotton, so we can make clothes out of this. So we can actually, we know we can invest the technology into textiles, so we can get the mill that converts cotton into cloth, I think, and then we'll get the tailors to make cloth into clothing for our citizens. We don't have any kind of, we have a staple, which is nice. It's chestnut, pecan, these trees actually give a lot, and these are considered fruit. So we can use them in the future to make jam and then that type of stuff. And then we have grape. And we have chicken. I believe chicken also gives us eggs. So chicken meat, eggs, and poop for fertilizer and stuff. All right. Let's take a look at the tech. We start out with 5 tech points. So we're going to have to be very careful about spending them. We need some chickens. That's what we're starting out with. And you can help me out, of course, if I'm doing something wrong with the chickens. You let me know right away. So logistics is interesting. Warehouse, baskets, these all like help. Transfer station. Processing, salt making, meat processing, the mill, weaving, knitting. Agriculture, we have like getting basic reeds, compost. So if we were looking into fishing, this might be a bit that requires sand mining and knitting. Yeah, compost, fodder. Fodder requires a few things which we don't have, so we're not going to be getting into that. Apiaries are interesting because you get honey and wax from apiaries. They have to be built near forests or fruit orchards. And the beeswax can be turned into soap, and the honey can be, turned into sugar, I believe, or used as just raw food. Construction, we have the lantern, we don't need that quite yet. Cut stone, sawmill, we do need that a bit early on. Yeah, we need that early on. Mining, we need the sand mining. We need that early on. We don't quite need that. Education, I like having the research institute early. So we're gonna grab that. Livability. That requires the kiln. Trade, don't quite need that yet. So let's take a look back in agriculture. Reed, this requires knitting for that. We do have cotton. Let's get weaving because we do have cotton. And then this requires knitting. There's no point in, I guess we can get, I don't know, do we actually require needs to start early, or do we save the point? I think we're going for the apiary. I think that will do it. We just have to be really careful. We do not have a lot of citizens, 20 adults and 10 children. We have to build houses for them. Start out with just clearing out this immediate area. And put it at ×10 speed. Houses, there are apartments there. We might make an apartment area just to save some room. Maybe, we'll see. We make it like a wide street. Yeah, so we make some wide streets. Why not? And get some houses built. We'll do some more. There's lots of stuff we need to put down. So we can't slouch off here. We're gonna pause it. Fields, orchards, whatever. Yeah, food's important. But there's a couple of other things that we are gonna need. One of them is a water well, which I will put right here next to the builder's hut. Let's see, somewhere over here, I think, is where we will put our gatherers and hunters' lodges. It's a bit far off, but I think that'll be fine. We'll put one here. Oh, we might have to dig a tunnel to get to them. Ooh, okay. I just noticed that there's hills here. That's fine. If we need to dig a tunnel, we can dig a tunnel. Hunter. Let's put you out here somewhere. Maybe a little bit of space away from the doohickey, and then a forester's hut. Get just a dirt road to start out with. Something like that. Okay, let's get that built and set up so at least we have the initial phase stuff, and then we will see about how we expand over in other directions. We are going to need some storage. We're going to put a 6x6 here. I think the next few points we're going to spend on possibly getting warehouses set up. We're getting the silver. It wants us to place a standard fuel. It's a good idea. So over here, clear that out for me. Then waiting for this stuff to get built really before we now before these guys get built. I have this amount of laborers. They can go and do their stuff. Yeah, they are gathering food as well. When they're gathering, there's like tons of food in this area, so that's at least a benefit. Looks like alpaca, a wild herd of alpaca. some standard fields up here. Or do I squeeze them in up here? Let's start with 4. Oh, we have oat seeds now. That's perfect. Okay, my guys are finding seeds and stuff. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna do some potatoes, then we'll do some flax, I think is what we have. Or cotton. Well, we have flax as well as agave, so we can actually do a little bit of mixing and matching here, as long as we have the people for it, which is not. Yeah, we do need to put down orchards for an apiary, so I think we'll do that first. Where is the apiary? This one is supposed to be. That's actually a huge area. Huge area. Okay, so what if we move it down a bit here? And then we build our orchards around that. All right, well, let's get 2 orchards down at least. We can always expand. And we will do these at a 8 by 12. Okay, let's start with 2, and then we'll build our way up from there. And I'm gonna go with grape for this. We're gonna need more agave for spirits, and we can use oats for beer. Chopping house. All right, we haven't even put down the chicken coop yet. Let's put that down. Clear all that up. So I'll clear up that stuff in the center here, and we will put down roads for these guys. Do that for now. We'll make it prettier later. And yeah, I am spreading stuff out. Let's build some more houses. And it looks like I can actually build houses anywhere. So the mod removes the actual requirements to build within the range of the doohickey, and you know what? That's nice, but I don't think I'm gonna take advantage of that for now. the bright side, I can build it a bit more spread out. So that's good. Oh, we have no kids? Really? No children at all? You guys are not doing stuff? Look how happy you are. Fertility rate 95. Or are the kids just growing up that much faster? Do I actually have to... Do I really have to put down housing? Did the mod break? Did the mod break how things work? Let's see. All right, these guys are full for the most part. I want you to stop felling trees and just plant trees. This guy's breaking his feet there already. So we do need to put the chickens down. And that would be a pasture. We'll follow this line here a bit. We'll just do an 8 by 12 right there. I'll give you a road. The road just, you know, lets the people walk a little bit faster, but for the moment it's not doing much. Eventually when we upgrade the roads to like stone roads and brick roads, and eventually we can have gold roads, which is nice. The different types of roads give the guys a little bit of a speed boost. All right, I like having empty houses. That's a good thing. That gives us room to grow, hopefully. Let us build also a town hall somewhere. Let this area cleared out because we're going to build fishing here, which we're going to do actually right away. Since I have the population for, let's just focus on getting food first, which is good. Look how much food we have. And now we just have to convert it. Whatever you do for us. Chicken. We need a chopping house. Oh, that is right. We have 2 points we can spend. Let me get out of that building so I don't hear that yelling and screaming. Will I get the warehouse? And a transfer station requires a bit more than I can handle. Knitting might be appropriate. We haven't started on the cotton yet. Grove would have been an interesting upgrade to have right away. Get the sawmill, yes. Okay, so we have that. Then the next thing would be the kiln, and that's going to build us most of the buildings we got coming up. That is our industrial. We need fuel as well. Let's build timber, a sawmill or two. No, just the one. I want. Turning this whole area into industry, so, and we're going to be, trust me, we're going to be really spread out. If you caught the beginning of the stream, you might have seen the previous town I had been working at, which was 1,200 adults. Maybe I should rename this stream. Because now we're doing something else, a new town. You know what? It'll be fine. Our goal, that is our goal. Our goal is to have 1,200 adults in the town and start building the castle. So we'll see how long that takes us. I'm here for a bit. So I am going to be probably streaming here with the odd break up until the D&D stream starts later on tonight. So you guys are stuck with me. We're that old people. So I do need that. I do need that sawmill. I'm going to need 2 sawmills, in fact. So I will put in another one. Can I get just a regular sawmill, just like behind this guy? One for planks, and the other will be for the housewarming stuff, the domestic fuel. Immigrants have arrived. I can't pick them up because I haven't plopped down my town hall yet, or any research for that matter, which I should put down. We'll just put it right there. As for research, start off with 2 of those guys here, and then we'll fill up this whole area with. Hope I have enough workers. I am so sorry. I wish we could have grabbed those guys. You are going to be making. And be making planks for us, please. One repair shop. I do need a repair shop. And that will be this guy here. I'll put him right next to the town. So, first thing that gets fixed will be the town hall. These guys are okay, and we're out of tools now, so that means you guessed it, we need smithies. And we're about to run out of clothes as well. We're gonna need a couple of smithies. Oops, but you know what? That's fine. It's fine. This isn't going to be the last smithy I build. We do have animal dung. Do we have enough? 22. You guys might not make enough shit. We still only have chickens. So I think I'm going to open up a second chicken thing. We don't have the workers. We'll get it built anyway. Requires, what is that? The apiary. Okay, so we do need. People are just starting to breed right now. It's a little late, but we might as well build a school. Put it just next to there. So we're going to be dependent on the immigrants, I guess, to expand. Put a church down. I guess we need to put a church and a clinic. Yeah, and if we're going to be getting. That's a huge range for the clinic. Wow. And the church. Okay, so we can really kind of like be wherever we want, really. Fuel reserves are low. Okay, that guy got built. Perfect. So, and we do have another immigrant group coming in. That'll give us more laborers. So, oof, you are at the cap. Just go increase the cap. We're going to do the same here. That is 0. And we really need that tools. The smithy. We need the smithy. There are our immigrants, 11 of them, and we get an administrator as well. So pasture yields, duration tools and clothes and backpacks plus 20. I'll take that one actually. That is a nice one to have. And I have 2 research. Let's have 2 smiths making iron tools. Hopefully we can get everyone set up. I don't want to have to put 2 smithies down quite yet. Because I do want to put down this guy, the fishing, and we do need to put down a sand pit, a clay pit. So let's just go ahead and do that. Sand pit, there we go. The game knows what we want. And we're going to do 1 of each, 1 for sand, 1 for clay. Hope the production, what the mod says is correct, that the production is increased by 3. Is this one full? Yeah, that is full. Holy shit. We're going to have to get into meat processing then. This gives us eggs. We have, well, okay, we don't have a lot of poop because it's being used. You know what? Go to rock. We're going to need a lot more animals to actually feed. And we're going to need the poop for compost when we get there. Yeah, there's... You know what day it is? It is Thursday, and on Thursday, there's a D&D stream. All right, this is what this is. Sand, thank you. We'll just have 1 person. This requires rock. Okay, are you still clearing stuff? Which is nice. We got the church. And the clinic is being built. And we're out of people. Grow up, people. Come on. The school is there, but not quite. Fertility is still 100%. Wow, the mod does actually buff shit quite a bit. This might actually make it a bit too easy. Wish I had terraforming. I just erased that right out of And yeah, there's a lot of waiting involved in this game. Did you get, you don't have... I think I need clay first more than anything. That got built. Distillery. Yeah, slow down, bud. Not quite yet there. Turn that back on. Shit, that's a lot of fish. Cool, now I can turn this on. And we have some laborers to do stuff. Like make health. Do I have points? I have a lot of points. I'm gonna put some stuff into the hospital is down here. That's stone. What about soap? We need the apiary up. We need the distillery up as well. Trade. I suppose we could put a dock down. Mining. Do I need mining here? No, but I will need refined fuel. And I might as well grab smelting. And forging. Oh, and we will need to have some mining. Quarry. And then we'll fill this stuff up. I think we'll get some an early mint. An early mint. Yeah, the minting. So we'll get silver out of silver mines, and that will print us money basically, and we can buy stuff. Lots of good stuff. There's a positive. Go. Just one person should be fine in there. And we'll increase that to 2. We still have 6 laborers. What did I say I wanted it to do down here? I forgot. I wanted to do some. Oh, industry down here. Correct. Okay. Let us. Oh, it found us growing pretty fast. Let's do a pull of that. And I did get a warehouse. I did. Let's put some warehouses down here somewhere. This is really mountainous. I guess over here would be a good area to have, like. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do that. Did I get a trading, the transfer yard? I didn't. Oh. I'm just going to need a special road for this guy. Look at all the shit you guys left on the ground. Why aren't you picking it up? Quick save right there. That's kind of glitchy. There. All right, how many people we have? 6. So we can build a little bit more. I want to put down a little bit more research. Should be enough. Accept some more immigrants, and these ones are sick. Apiary. These guys are producing some pretty decent. These guys have not yet. New livestock. What did we get? We got alpaca. We got alpaca. Damn. Okay, we'll do it on the side. Alpaca in there. And I think we can expand this a bit. So, actually, sorry, orchard. So we can get these guys up and running. What are the options that we have? Still, you know what? We'll still stick to grapes. And we'll just concentrate on making a lot of grapes right now. No, I think we'll put down some oat fields as well, but this has to be trees around the apiary. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. That one's still being built. I think we'll just build a couple more apiaries here. Hopefully force the issue with these guys. We'll do a row of grapes and a row of chestnut. That's our alpaca. And that'll help us. That'll actually get us some stuff. We do need clothing. So the cotton and a whole bunch of other stuff is what we need to place down. What these have, yeah, people. So let's start with. We'll start with a couple of cotton fields. We're going to have some agave as well to make we're going to make a distillery to start processing that. We might have to play with this particular, to maximize this. And pause and go. Lots of kids. There's a school. What are you? No, just keep going. Yeah, the production is increased. So like these things that take raw material and make the tier 1 stuff, it's just so much more being made than the vanilla game. No one's in school yet. None of those kids have gotten old enough to get into school. And we were pretty close to that 1 hour mark. And you hit a cap for playing. Just keep going. Point. So I will put some into logistics here. Like the transfer station, because that will help me. I don't know how well the supply station, how well it works. I guess the big storage thing is kind of important. Small marketplace and the delivery, these guys are kind of important. I think that helps out. It will smooth it out with with our population, and when we get the like horses and stuff, then that's going to be a big bone. Helps to unpause it. And we'll just let the tech points build up a bit. I did get a transfer station. Right, I thought I grabbed it. I guess I did not. Did I not? Transfer station, I did. Oh, there it is. So just so tempting to put that there. And we'll put one there. And we'll fill them with people once these guys. Oh, they're right. 12 immigrants. Thank you. We do need the soap and stuff, so that's why I'm kind of pushing. So distillery. We're gonna need water. How's our water sitch? So far, so good. With just the one. Holy shit. Okay. That's like having like three different wells going. Okay. That's fine. So a distillery it is. We will put that. We said we were gonna do industrial stuff here, right? So it may be down here somewhere. We can do like a whole row of like, yeah, and we have tons of storage available for it. Or we could just build it somewhere else, like down here somewhere. Even down here. Yeah, why not? Right here. We'll build 2 to start up. Let's lengthen that road a little bit. And as for down here. I can turn the potatoes into whiskey or into spirits. Okay, that's. I don't need the agave then. I can. Okay. I don't need the agave. How much potatoes are we making? How much potato do we have? We have a lot of potato. We do have peas. We can make flax if we wanted to. But we can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna switch these to flax. And we're gonna have to put down some textile mills to start getting the clothes built up because our people are all naked and several of them don't have homes. So we have to actually add some homes as well. I just noticed that. Get that going. How are our rate? The single one is doing pretty good. Oh, these are up, so we are getting spirits. We're up on the already. Increase that then. So that'll keep our people happy, and as long as they're happy, their fertility, well, their fertility is still good. Why is the school not working? Are these all just like immigrants that are coming in? I guess so. Okay. Then you're up on a count. Domestic fuel is up that high, really? Well, now we have someone in school. We are expanding fairly quickly, it seems. We have to slow down on the immigrants a bit. Do more research. And I may have enough people to actually start out with some. Where is this? Textile mill. Check that into flex seats. Okay. And then down here, we might need more than one actually. There's also a fishing thing there. How's the? Ooh, that's a lot of fish. Yeah, we'll leave this area a bit open so we can grab that fish if we need it. I don't think so for the moment. We do have empty houses now. We're ahead of the curve a bit. I need to get the clothing industry going. Okay. We do need to put down oat seeds as well, so that. Oats are going to be very important. Okay, now we have two staple foods. And that can be converted into beer, by the way. We mill it into mush mulch, we can turn it into whiskey with the spirits that we get out of it. It's not paused, is it? No, okay, it's still going. Sure what's going on with these alpaca. So I think at this point we can actually maybe perhaps get into some of the second tier food stuff. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to test that out. But industry first, we do have the clay and the sand coming in, so let's get some kilns built. Couple of kilns. Put these guys up here. Actually, before the kiln, we need fuel factories, and before the fuel factories, we need mine. And we have enough people for a mine or two. And I believe we said we were going to put the mines down here somewhere. So we're going to do that. That's one. And that's two. I have points, by the way. So that requires lighting, actually. Construction. Might as well grab lighting and cut stone, since we have point. Agriculture, we'll get back to that in a sec. I think we're going to need the rope stuff. We have flax, so maybe we can just skip that. I think maybe we're going to need the little, but we're going to need the mill. And we're going to need meat processing. And unfortunately, I don't have butter. We'll start with some salt making, and then we'll move on to the sugar in a bit. But yeah, we're going to have to start at least some kind of processing, but before we get into these guys. Okay, so paused, unpaused. Cotton into cotton cloth. And flax into linen. Then we go to we have advanced smithy now, don't we? We do. Let's put down advanced. Something like that, and then we'll upgrade the other. Where is the clothing? Advanced tail. Start with 2 for. You have 5. Give me iron ore. Give me coal. Okay. And then up here. Oh, hey, we got a second guy. Weather is warmer, pasture yields are more. I'll go with warmer, slightly warmer. Where are you? All right, I'm at there. Alpacas are still growing real slow. But we're still getting wool and shit from them, so maybe I can split them up. Or we'll just leave it for a bit. Got the tailor to me. We're just gonna make rough clothes for now. And increase that limit. At least get, our people clothes up. And you're gonna use linen. Which is, it's in the process. It's being grown and stuff. You'll get your stuff. We have like a stockpile of cotton. Yeah, a small stockpile of cotton. And no stockpile of flat. And now we have oats. And since we got the mines going here, we might need to make a road to get stuff, but we'll get to that in a bit. Hey, I'm an oat. You're an oat. Your face is an oat. How dare you, sir? Get that filled. That fuel factor. Let's make 2. Some kilns over here. Yeah, I'm just making, I can spread stuff out. I have so much space, man. The map is huge, man. I can put them wherever I want. There we go. One making glass, one making brick, and then we can, start looking at some of the other more important stuff that we can build. We're already almost 100 adults. That was pretty fast. More coal into stuff. Oh, and add. Put in a transfer station somewhere here. Hopefully I can get everything. That's a school, so I don't need to cover it. I do want to grab those. So we'll do it like that. And you make, and then as we need more stuff, which we will right now, we're gonna need the smelters, a couple of smelters, and then the forges and shit, a couple of forges, and then we're pretty much set to build anything fairly complex. And the map is huge, by the way. Have I mentioned that the map is huge? Let's not move away from that yet. Otherwise, I'll get lost. It's a big map. What cap are you? This is modded, by the way. Big data change mod, which seems to increase everything's production, which I'm happy with. Very happy with more. More have arrived, more workers, perfect. I do want to get some second tier food items going here somewhere very, very soon. Yeah, these guys do need bricks, which are about to start being built right now. As soon as we get more. Start sand production. We are going to need a quarry. Put one down, and I will also put a transfer station here. That will do. So that will cover these guys. And you're already at the cat. Do I have herbs? I do have herbs. Quite a bit of herb. That maybe I could. I don't have 5 point. We are pretty good in this area. Need to put, yeah, I have to look towards this. I will get sugar, although I don't have anything that makes sugar yet. But I can wait. This requires steel. And yeah, this is gonna require quite a bit. What is that? Milk? Ah, yes, milk. So we're a bit far from that. In that case, I will grab knitting. And I will grab leatherwork. 3 more points. Grab compost. Is that farm upgrade? There's a farming efficiency as well. We're gonna grab that, and then we'll open up, I think, agriculture. Some roads down. Can you castle in your village? Yes, there is a castle, but it is very, very deep into the end game. And requires tons and tons and tons of material. And that's the plan. We're gonna get the castle, we're gonna build it somewhere in our place. Do I not have any more empty houses? That's an oopsie. Not too bad. Do I have I wanted to update the apiary. And I'm gonna put in soap and stuff. Did I ever get the soap? Not yet. There's the soap. We do have linen, so we can start building a bathhouse as well, or we can research the bathhouse on the next point. We should have some beeswax incoming, so where is it? Soap. We'll do more. We'll have this whole avenue just for soap. Like we have avenues just for about just everything. You know. I can't make beer out of this guy. So I do need the brewery that fermenting, the winery. But we'll just steps at a time, steps at a time. You still need the clothing. Hopefully these guys are making enough clothing. They are. Perfect. So we're pretty much covered for everything. It is time to push on then. Did I get... not yet. I didn't get the silver ornament. Forgot to take a break at the 1 hour mark. So we're going to grab that break right now. We're just going to be going for just a couple of minutes. Stretch out. I'll play a couple of commercials. I just need to stretch. Are there any dangers to your settlement? Yes, myself, my idiocy can kill it. Immigrants are dangerous because they carry diseases, and if you're not set up to handle the diseases, it can absolutely wipe you out. Absolutely. Just keeping up with the food sometimes. Yeah, there's plenty of dangers. There is also disasters, but I have those turned off. Anyways, I will be back. I will pause this and I will leave the music running for you guys. There will be some commercials for the next 2 minutes, so if you're subscribed, you won't see them, but otherwise, it's just going to be a couple of minutes. Be right back.